Welcome to the 2 brain cell tutorial for Terminus Easter egg on round 1, when 1 brain cell just isn't enough to do it. Even though I did this run using gobblegums, it is completely possible to do all of this without using gobblegums. A new feature to Black Ops 6 allows you to change your gobblegum rack mid-game, just like your field upgrades, and I took full advantage of that. The first thing you want to know is you don't want to kill any round zombies unless you necessarily have to. That is the dumbest thing to do during a low round. In order to make sure I leave here with enough points to open up to Generator 2, you can actually kill these zombies when they get electrified, and you're going to get points for them, but it's not going to take away from the round. This is something I have not seen anybody else talk about or do in any runs. You're going to want to make sure to try to kill all the Marines that you can, because they'll give you points and they'll also kill the zombies. Right here, before I even open the door, I'm checking to see if the vent is broken, to see if that's where the hard drive is, and you'll find out why that's important later. All around the map are going to be sleeping zombies that you can wake up to add to your total round count, and you can also end up killing some down to get a couple extra points if you need to. Take advantage of any of the sleeping zombies that you can snipe out from a distance, and also the pool table Easter egg. Once you have enough points to start this generator, you're going to be all set. Just like with the first generator, once this finishes and you see all of the round zombies getting electrocuted, you're clear to go ahead and kill them and get all that extra points without taking away from the round. Right here I managed to kill 10 zombies, and look at the extra points I got without taking it away from the round. So from this point, I know where my hard drive is at the jug generator, and my next job is just to try to get the wall power gobblegum, double points gobblegum, and a wonder bar gobblegum. If you didn't know, you can hit the gobblegum as many times in a round as you want, but there's a 5-minute cooldown in between hits. So all you gotta do is just run around and wait the time down. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go over to Crab Island and start the crab Easter egg. I started the game with an impact grenade to get the extra points on the first generator, and a concussion to start the crab Easter egg. I'm going to go ahead and do all of the crab spots except for the point one until I get my double points. This will help you get a little bit of salvage, a free perk, maybe a good gun, and it'll also kill the time in between gobblegum hits. Another thing you're going to want to do is try to wake up as many sleeping zombies as you can. As long as it's a crawler and not a zombie stuck in the floor or in a wall, it'll come back as a full-blown runner. Now that I got the double points, I'm going to head back to Crab Island and finish the point Easter egg and use it to get a lot of points from this. Now that I got more than enough points, I'm going to use the Wonder Bar and try to get the Wonder Weapon. If you don't end up getting the Wonder Weapon, which would happen to me here, you're going to need to go ahead and cycle the gumballs back to get your Wonder Bar again. But don't worry, because if you followed everything that I did up to this point, you're in no danger of the round flipping on its own. Now that I've just got time to kill, I'm going to go ahead and open up the map and try to wake up as many zombies as I can. I'm also going to hit as many loot boxes as I can and dig up as many vermin as I can to add to the total round count. Now you might be wondering, how am I supposed to get to the other islands without a boat? Because you can't have access to the boat until you turn the third generator on, which isn't a problem. You have plenty of time to swim from each island to each island, and all you have to do is stay on land for a certain amount of time, and it's going to reset that boss. Once I get over to this island here, I'm going to prep a C4 to get an insta-kill for the Nathan fight to make that a lot easier, while hitting all the loot boxes and digging up as many dig spots as I can. Remember, you don't want to kill anything. The main reason you don't want to kill anything is you need to have more than enough zombies to meet a certain threshold to be above the number so that the boss doesn't flip when you go into it. If you don't believe me, go ahead and go into a game yourself solo, get to the boss on round 13, flip the round to 14, don't kill anything, go into the boss, and tell me how it doesn't flip on you. I've cycled back around to my second wounded bar for this game. I'm going to make sure that I hit all the loot chests and dug up all the dig sites on this island before I leave. The way this Wonder Bar Gobblegum works is it's totally possible to pull the ray gun twice in a row, but I was just holding on to it in hopes that I wouldn't see it come out of the box twice, and I got lucky this game. So now that I got the Beam Smasher, it's safe to go ahead and switch over to your rack to get a different set of Gobblegums in the game. I like to train the zombies out in this big open area before you hit the trap here so that you know none of them are going to sneak in and get killed by it. You'd be surprised how far along in the Easter egg you can progress without having that third generator on. And there's a very specific reason why I haven't turned that third generator on. And it's the same reason why Liberty Falls automatically starts with a bleed out timer and this map doesn't. Liberty Falls starts out with power on. This map you have to turn all 3 generators on in order to turn power on. I could do like some other people and just do the same thing over and over again expecting different results, but my 2 brain cells managed to put this together while some others didn't. Another thing that helps out is doing the basketball Easter egg. Not only does it give you points, but it's going to also give you extra zombie spawns on the map. At this point here, all I have to do is cycle through the Gobblegums and get everything I need, because I still don't have to worry about the zombies bleeding out at all. I have all the time in the world. Waiting for the gumball machine to hit, I'm going to go ahead and open up this part of the map, because sometimes you can get a zombie spawn over in this corner, and if not, you can get a couple points off the machine here. Again, you do not need Gobblegums to complete this Easter egg on round 1. You just need to know how to beat the bleed out timer, and you need to know that entering the boss requires a certain amount of zombies on the map in order for it not to flip. Now that I've got everything I'm looking for, it's time to go ahead and start the Nathan fight.
Morsels enjoy that. Well, why we get him out? down the protocol to access the...
At this point, I'm going to still keep the third generator off, and I'm just going to swim to the ship to do the node step. Since salvage is kind of an issue and I started with a concussion, I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of this little side Easter egg where you can get a free shark charge in order to skip that lockdown. But keep in mind, you don't have to skip the lockdown for this, because as of right now, I'm still not in any worry of the bleed out timer. I double back here at this point because I forgot to grab the full power Easter egg, which can help out a lot during the node step.
Network cables could be manually reconnected, in theory. Yeah, maybe they'll get lucky and find some node connectors.
The boss is going to come out of the water and try to chase you down here, but it's such a short distance you don't have to worry about it at all. And right here, I use the full power to duplicate the canister as I'm doing this first one, just to take a little pressure off. But I could have just as easily used the smoke grenade attachment on my AK for this. One thing to note, if you don't skip the lockdown, you don't have to worry about killing those zombies. They're not going to take away from your round count. But during this step, the flies and some of the zombies are your actual round zombies, so you do not want to kill during the node step whatsoever.
This is a classified network.
Now that I've got the hacker, the Easter egg is basically over. There's only one more step, but you do need the boat for this because you can't swim to each buoy in time. So I'm forced to go ahead and turn on this last generator and start that bleed out timer. And during this generator, I gotta be real careful not to kill any of the flies or the vermin or the zombies, and only kill the purple-eyed ones. Before I get on the boat and start the buoy step, I'm going to raise Pack-a-Punch and I'm going to take this lift up. I'm going to shoot the electrical boxes to open up that wonder weapon room, and I'm going to grab the key fob from the scientist. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to spawn in the 10 extra vermin you get when you grab the part, and then I'm going to head off into the boat. During the early game, I took note of where the island with these spores are, so that I could come back on the boat step and shoot these spores to spawn in even more entities to keep the round from flipping. With all the zombies I had from the dig piles, the sleeping zombies, these flying parasites, the vermin, I am well beyond the threshold to keep this round from flipping when I go into the boss fight, as long as I don't kill them during the bomb step.
And you don't have time to reach minimum safe distance.
With all that being said, instead of just trying to brute force your way through it, had to put my two little brain cells together and work out how it's actually done. So now you guys can go ahead and do it too. And for those of you who still think this is fake, I only got one question. What flavor paste are you fucking eating? God damn.
Peck, you half-baked Feigenberg! You must have known your warheads possess mutagenic effects. Now is not the time for pointing fingers. Our friends are fighting for their lives. Didn't it? Damn right you better slither away. Not to poop your party, but I fear its retreat may prove temporary. This time I'm gonna assume he's not dead. Probably mutated into something significantly worse. Unless you want your limbs to become its limbs, I suggest you don't let it grab hold of you. All good things come to an end. Fortunately, so do the bad ones.
Today must have been very difficult for you, Pack. Humiliating, even. But at least we eliminated that monster and Modi. Gather in the guard station. I have a proposal that I believe may interest you.
Okay, Sam. Whatever your plan is for bringing back Maxis, it better be good.
It is. I have scraped all Project Janus files classified Director's Eyes only. Richtofen is obsessed with an ancient relic called the Sentinel Artifact. He believes it has the ability to manipulate a form of protomatter called prima materia.
You can't be serious. That term comes straight from medieval alchemy. Don't ask me to believe such horseshit. I am a man of science.
As is Director Richtofen, Dr. Strauss. The artifact is believed to be somewhere in the Principality of Avalon. He hired a criminal organization, the French Syndicate, to find it. They are interrogating a man called Gabriel Kraft. Your former associate, Sergei Ravenov, now employed by the Syndicate, abducted him on the orders of his boss, Franco.
I'm in.
Enjoy your revenge, young lady. I'm not chasing after an old wives' tale.
Oscar, we've all seen things that seemed impossible. And Richtofen is no fool. If he and Sam believe that this artifact can actually bring her back, we have to try. We can't give up on her. She never gave up on us.
She's right. Let's see for ourselves if this Sentinel thing is the real deal.
Agreed. But I still want to know where that bastard Richtofen is hiding.
Unknown. He may be en route to Avalon to collect the artifact.
Then let's find it before he does.
Heads up, people. Helo's ready. But the storm's getting worse. We gotta go, now!
Look at all that booty on round one. You've never seen it before.